subscribe with notifications on.
Right. Hey, good evening, guys. Good evening, guys. Good evening, guys. You know, today, I decided let me just get a nice place in my house, where I can be just close to the flowers on the stairs of my house, so I can have a decent, light. Sometimes when I take videos, I become so dark because I'm a dark skin color, So I want to talk about something today. We've been making a lot of videos. Our topic today will be about South Africans. Some people are saying South Africans are lazy. Some people are saying foreigners are hardworking. Some people are saying foreigners are messing up the country. Some people are saying foreigners, they are selling drugs. They are messing up our South Africa, our country, and all those type of things. Some people are saying we need foreigners to be in our country. Some people are saying foreigners are taking our girlfriends. Foreigners are taking our jobs. We don't need them. There's so many hate. There's so many xenophobia. There is xenophobia that is happening. People, destroying one another. You see South Africans who are actually out there, who are actually looking at these foreigners who are coming from other African countries, starting their own businesses and stuff like that, and they are fighting them. Especially there's this thing that people used to do, looting. They used to go and loot and take our African brothers, things from their shops, all those type of things. So there have been a lot of things, guys, that has been happening in South Africa. South Africa is a very good country, guys. Anyone that comes to South Africa, they seize an opportunity. They seize an opportunity for them to live in a better country. I would say South Africa is being looked at by many Africans as a country a country of opportunities. But main problem that we have is that our own South African people don't see that. Why I'm saying that, guys, is because of we've got a lot of complaints. Some of them are saying they're taking their girlfriends. These foreigners are coming from other countries. They're taking their girlfriends and so forth. All those type of things. So it becomes a bit of a challenge, But guys, listen to me. I'm going to help you. There's someone out there who's sitting at home right now, who is clueless, who is unemployed, who doesn't know what to do, how to start a new business, how to start something for themselves, how to do something for themselves, how to start a business, how to uplift themselves. Guys, this is a topic that I'm going to start doing interviews. I want to go out there and on the street. I want to try to go out and interview people, just for me to get to understand these people. Why are they suffering? Why our South African people are suffering? Maybe not only South Africa, maybe some other countries as well. People are suffering out there. My question to me, that always comes to me, to my mind, is that why are people suffering? Why are we suffering, guys? Why do we suffer? Why do we live without no money? Why do we rely on going out there to look for a job? Why when we see our African brothers who are coming from Africa to come and start small businesses, and we are jealous of them? Why when we see this African sorry I was I was talking and I was eating sweets, you know. But it's okay. It went on my throat. It went down. But now it's gone. It's went. Right. So, why is the South African guys complaining about these guys taking their girlfriends? Are these girlfriends being forced to go to these African guys? The guys that we always call them foreigners. Are they forced? Are they forcing themselves? Are they being forced to go and date these guys or not? Let me tell you something. Any woman, I'm not going to talk about South Africa. Any woman that needs a man. A woman needs a man that is responsible. A woman needs security. A woman needs a man that she will know that this man can take care of me. A woman needs a man that will support them. A woman needs a man that will stand up for themselves and be out there. You know, I've got 3 kids, guys, at home. What I normally do, I tell them, encourage them, go to school. But that doesn't mean that the school will make you richer. I didn't go to school. But I am who I am today because of my knowledge, because of my blessed wisdom that came from God. You know, sometimes it's so painful to see people suffering. You look at the person, he's got a full head, the whole head. You've got a head, you've got hands, you've got feet. But you are struggling, when you are suffering. Why? Let me tell you something. These people who are sitting, you my brother, you my sister, I'm talking to you. If you are suffering now, if you are sitting out there suffering, it's because of you lost hope. You think you need millions to start a small business. You think you need education to start a small business. You think you need education, you need diplomas, you need degrees in order for you to be in business. Let me tell you something. You are wrong. If you are suffering right now, blame yourself for suffering. If you are not able to take care of yourself, if you're not able to do anything for yourself, if you're still relying on the government to give you the grant that the government is giving you, remember we are in Africa, we are not in London, we are not in the US, where you see the US, I've been to countries like Qatar in Doha. These are countries, the government made life easier for them. I'm sorry for the noise, guys, but because of I'm sitting in a place, but I'm hoping you can hear me clearly, right? You can hear me clearly. I know it sounds like as if I'm in a wall, but hopefully you can hear me. Countries like Qatar, Doha, it's the same, it's one country. Those people, when a child is born, they were born not to work, not to be taught to go to school for them to start working. When they were born to be educated about business. Countries like UK, when they were born to be educated about, about starting your own business. But while in South Africa, our education, our bank education that the government actually gave us, it is the main stumbling block. That's why you see many people are suffering. Remember, in South Africa, you were taught to grow up, go to school. After going to school, look for a job. After getting a job, get married. After getting married, build a house under debts. Your life only is actually based on debts. You cannot have money, a sustainable income or